ground, and Bubba...
Well, that was absolutely class.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Darryl Johnson.
Good evening, guten Abend, guten Abend, buenas noches, bonsoir, bona noite. Good evening, welcome along, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It is Premier League football for you all. Two teams chasing the European spots go head to head at the Vitality Stadium. It's AFC Bournemouth versus Fulham. This will be a big game one. Should be a very interesting game because there's two really good sides this season. One of which is actually flying up the league at the moment and coming into this game on the back of a win against the Scousers. Bournemouth, on the other hand, sadly, they're starting to have a bit of a dip in form at the moment. Sam McNeil, who's a Bournemouth fan that obviously watches the channel, he thinks Europe's over. But if you can get a win tonight against Fulham, then it is definitely back on. So we'll see how things go anyway. For Bournemouth, it's a massive game. For Fulham, big game. Because if they win tonight and then beat Chelsea, they'll go level with them. So, yeah. Fulham looking to continue the good run of form. And Bournemouth looking to end that good run of form for Fulham. So we'll see what happens. Welcome along to the stream. Hello, Tubby Tots, discussing what the guy called yesterday. Yeah, no, silly idiot. Oh, whatever. 2-1 Fulham prediction. Brad in the live chat. 2-1 Cherries, Tavern. Muniz to score. Former Borough players. Tav is not actually started. He's on the bench. Evening you. Yes, good evening. Do you do live commentary? Sort of live commentary. Sort of commentary. It's like I tend to commentate mainly when, because obviously I've obviously the live chat to attend to as well, and other things. So I sort of what I tend to do is like it's how do I describe it really? I commentate mainly when there's when there's stuff actually happening in the game, like if free kicks are getting given in dangerous areas, if there's a corner, if there's a chance. If it's just teams just passing the ball around the back, I don't tend to do a lot of commentary for just pass around the back. It's mainly sort of the attacking side of it is when I tend to mainly commentate. I do obviously give people updates as well. It's a bit difficult to sort of it's a bit difficult to explain really. We want to hear the Tubby Tot story. It wasn't. It was yeah. How do I describe? So basically, he called me a tubby guy. That wasn't the main issue. It was what he put afterwards. Was he put something like "you're tubby" and I poke you and you blow up or something stupid like that. Can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something daft like that, and I thought, yeah, piss off, get out of the stream. So I removed him, and then he apologised about it. He was saying it's just my sense of humour. Well, even if it's his sense of humour or not, you get into trouble for saying stuff like that. Simple as that. There you go. Do you think we beat Argyle? I've gone 2-1 being confident, but I have a feeling they'll snatch a point off us. I haven't got any... To be fair, I've lost confidence in this Borough team. Big time. I've lost confidence in the team. I don't think we'll get top 6. Absolutely, I don't think we'll get top 6 now at all. I think that's done. I think the top 6 is just... It's over for us, I think, because we have to play Norwich and Coventry last 2 games of the season. 2 tough ties. We got Plymouth, who will come for a point, and we've got Sheffield Wednesday at a ground that we are inconsistent at. We do win and lose there, and Sheffield Wednesday could end up getting dragged into that relegation scrap as well. So on paper, they're all apart from Coventry, the next 3 games, the games that realistically you'd expect us to win, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. I'm afraid, because we just look really poor at the moment. We haven't scored in almost 3 matches. I know we scored against Blackburn, but that was literally, we hadn't scored since the 10th minute of that Blackburn game, so we've gone nearly 270 minutes without scoring a goal in the Championship. It's just poor. So no, I think top 6 is done. We ain't getting anywhere. I think Carrick will go at the end of the season. I said this will be Carrick's last season, I think. There's a few players in that Borough team that will probably go. Anyone comes in with a good offer for Hackney, cashing on him. Simple as that. There's Travers is okay. DN can go. Absolutely, DN can go. See, we actually defend better with Dan Ballasser. It's clear. We defend worse without Dan Ballasser. It's strange. Dale Fye's getting past it now. Rav, I think Rav will stay on. Ravioli should stay on. Conway definitely keep hold of. Finners yeah. Whittaker, Bergsorg, Aidan Morris. Definitely Neto as well, because I think Neto's decent. We don't have any fit enough centre backs these days. Dijksteel at right back. He's okay, but he's not outstanding. Is it like we need changes in the summer? Simple as that. But are we going to be able to spend much money? Probably not. Probably not on our board. I just realised that my camera is actually not in line with that graphic. There you go. I thought it didn't look right. No, I don't think we'll have a leave. Anyway, back to the action. It is Bournemouth against Fulham. It's a tough game for both teams. A big game in the Premier League. We'll have a look at the 2 lineups in full. If you didn't tune in yesterday, make sure you go and give it a watch. It was the stream from the EFL Trophy final. If you haven't watched the Mask vlog, by the way, please do. The atmosphere was decent considering it was the final game of the season, and Kendall brought well over 100 fans, so it was a really good away attendance from Kendall Town, it was really good for 9th tier. Over 100 coming. It was brilliant. We're going to have a look at the 2 starting teams in a moment. But before that, we'll have a look at the referees for tonight. And the referees for today's game. The referee tonight is Mr. Michael Oliver, and his assistants are Stuart Burt and James Manowin. And the 4th official for tonight is Tim Robinson, and on VAR it's Jared Gillett, alongside his assistant Neil Davies. Let's have a look at the 2 teams in full then. Brought to you by Darryl Johnson. We'll start off with the visitors, Fulham. In goal for Fulham tonight is number 1, Bert Leno. Number 3, Calvin Bassey. Number 5 is Joachim Anderson. Number 9, Rodrigo Muniz. Number 16, Sander Berg. Number 17, Alex Iwobi. Number 18, Andres Pereira. Number 20, Sasa Lukic. 21, Timothy Castagne. Number 30 is Ryan Sessegnon. And the captain, number 33, Anthony Robinson. And the subs for Fulham today. Goalkeeper number 23, Stephen Bender. Number 2, Kenny Tete. Number 15 is Jorge Cuenca. Number 6 is Harrison Reed. Number 10, Tom Kearney. Number 32, Emile Smith-Rowe. Number 11, Adama Traore. And number 22, Willian. And finally, number 7, Raul Jimenez. And welcome if you just tuned in. Thank you very much for joining. This is the starting lineup now for the hosts, AFC Bournemouth. Starting lineup. In goal for AFC Bournemouth tonight, number 13, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Number 2 is Dean Huijsen. Number 3, Milo Kerkez. Number 4 is Lewis Cook. Number 5, Marcos Senesi. Number 8, Alex Scott. Number 9, Evan Nielsen. Number 11, Dango Watara. Number 12, Tyler Adams. The captain, number 15, Adam Smith. And number 24, Antoine Semenyo. And the subs for the Cherries tonight. Goalkeeper number 40, William Dennis. 7, David Brooks. Number 16, Marcus Tavernier. Number 20, Julio Sole. Number 21 is Daniel Jefferson. Number 22, Julian Araujo. Number 23 is James Hill. Number 27 is Ilya Sabani. And finally, number 47, Ben Winterburn. Those are the 2 lineups brought to you by Darryl Johnson. Okay, there we go. Well, interesting starting 11s there. 2 really strong lineups, of course, as you would expect in a big game like this. Both teams starting out strong. Alex Scott, you might remember, of course, played for Bristol City before joining AFC Bournemouth. Cracking player, really, as he's been really good for them this season. Another player's been really good for AFC Bournemouth, Antoine Semenyo, player that I do rate massively. No Tavernier. Tavernier was on the bench today, which I'm rather surprised about. But one thing that isn't surprising is probably their top scorer this season with 9 league goals is Evan Nielsen, who at the moment is on the one of 4 goals in his last 3 matches and 6 goals in his last 6. So can you make it 7-7 tonight? And that's not in back-to-back games, by the way, because he's actually scored in 5 of the last 6 matches. Scored a double in the away match to West Ham United. So he'll be looking to add to his tally and go to double figures in the league tonight. Up front with Alex Scott, what a player he is, behind him. And Tyler Adams, by the way, one of the league's, I think, underrated CDMs. Such a good CDM. They've got a good defence as well. Senesi, Kirkes, Smith, Hoyson have been decent this season. I know currently things haven't been going well for FC Bournemouth. They have been leaking goals quite a lot. I mean, their last win was in the Cup against Wolves. That was on penalties. But apart from that, the last time they won was actually in the South Coast Derby at Southampton in February. And then since then, they've lost to Wolves, Brighton, drew to Spurs, which was a good result for them. Lost to Brentford, lost to City, that was in the Cup, lost to Ipswich, and then they've drawn to West Ham. So things aren't looking good at the moment, but I think if they can get a win today, FC Bournemouth, that puts them straight back in it. And their final games of the season aren't easy games, of course. There's no easy games in the Premier League. They've got, after Fulham, they have got Crystal Palace away, which won't be an easy task for them. Then they've got Manchester United at home, which, let's be honest, they should get 3 points there, because United are an absolute disaster at the moment. Arsenal away, I don't see them winning there. Villa at home, City away, and Leicester at home. Like, apart from Leicester, you look at that, you've got Man United, Arsenal, Aston Villa, City, like 4 consecutive matches. That's a tough run of fixtures. But can they get themselves into a European spot? We'll find out. Obviously, due to the teams doing well in the European competitions, the Premier League has now got a 5th Champions League spot, which means Man City at the moment in 5th place will qualify for the Champions League. Chelsea 6th and Aston Villa 7th will be Europa League and Conference League. And I think with it being, if Forest or City, I think it is, get Champions League and win the Cup, then I think 8th place will be Europe as well. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Bournemouth at the moment on 45 points. They've dipped in form massively, haven't they? Looking to close the gap and go level with Fulham, and that'll mean that Fulham, Brighton, and Bournemouth are all on 48 points, 6 points behind Aston Villa, who, by the way, Bournemouth and I think Fulham both have to play Aston Villa. Yeah, Aston Villa home and away. So, yep, both of these teams do have Aston Villa in their final games of the season. So, yep, it's a tough run-in for both of these teams. Tonight's a big match. Who's going to step up to the mark? We'll find out in about 15 minutes' time. Now, just a reminder, of course, at half-time today, we do have, of course, the return of our very popular guest, the Logos. I've got a runny nose. I must be getting towards the end of this cold that I've had for a while. Welcome to Daniel Skip, by the way. Sorry, I nearly skipped your comment. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. Sorry. Right, get involved in the poll, by the way. Moving on. Get involved in the poll, by the way. At the moment, 4 votes on the poll. Don't think there'll be too many tuning in tonight because it's Premier League. Everyone bloody streams it. This is why I don't stream Premier League, because every YouTuber in the bloody world streams the Premier League. And it gives small channels like this no chance of getting views, apart from the regulars. To be fair, it's the bloody vlogs that do better on the channel. Although yesterday's stream went really well. I think I must be one of the only ones streaming it. 50% for Bournemouth, 50% for Fulham. Who's going to win? Was the question. It wasn't on the Burnley stream, by the way, Scotty. How was your dinner? It was alright. I undercooked. The potatoes were undercooked, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't. Obviously didn't cook them for long enough, so I binned them in the end. Does his football stand as Caesar's training? Cease training, you mean? I'm back training on Wednesday. Back at the gym on Wednesday. I don't think I'll be there on Good Friday because I'm meeting the lads in Middlesbrough about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Unless I can sort of time it so that me and me could go on Friday to the gym, and then it's Good Friday. Everyone off. Everyone, most people are off anyway on Good Friday to Bank Holiday, mate. Same as Bank Holiday Monday. Easter Monday is a Bank Holiday. Easter Sunday everywhere's shut. Got a feeling Plymouth might beat yous. If wouldn't put anything against. I wouldn't put it past them. I think we can potentially nick a win, but it won't be easy. We don't make things easy for ourselves anyway. We always cause problems ourselves. So, yeah. Fish Friday, as I call it. Yeah, because everyone always gets fish on Good Friday. Look who's here. It's Sam. Yep. 1-1 he's gone for. Fair enough. Harry put a comment in earlier one. By the way, welcome to Ben Allison, by the way. I did answer his comment, but I didn't mention him. Harry Dotty put, you could have at least put draw on the poll. No, I don't think this game's going to be a draw, personally. I know I could have done, but I don't think it's going to be a draw. Being brutally honest. So, yeah. We'll see how things go. 10 minutes till kick off of the Vitality. And it's Bournemouth against Fulham. And the hell was that? Fulham, or was I? Or was I? Oh dear. Whoops. That might cause him a few problems. Never mind. What's your prediction? He eats it with the batter in. Battered cod is the best. Battered cod is just underrated. But the cod in general, I mean, even without the batter, cod in general is the best fish around. Pollock is okay. Haddock's okay, but yeah, that's about it, really. But cod's the best. Simple as that. You don't get past cod. Do you think Riley McGree will stay? I don't know. He'd have to sign an agreement. Riley McGree. Agreement. Okay. An agreement would it be, is what I was saying. Never mind. Prediction? I actually went for 2-1 Bournemouth. Yeah, we'll see how things go. Yes, I get it. Yeah. It was shit. Yeah, actually, Will Mackenzie will give his... let's see what Will Mackenzie's got to say about that joke.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
Yes, that's what I thought he was going to say, to be truthfully honest. Yes. I do, as I don't think anyone will want him as he's injury prone. Yep, that's a bit of an issue. Yeah, I've gone for 2-1 Bournemouth. I said I'm surprised Tavernier not started, personally. Evan Nielsen, let's be honest, will score. He scored in like 5 of his last 6 matches. 5 out of the last 6 he scored. He's been on really good form lately. I haven't mentioned Fulham players, by the way. Fulham have some cracking players. Obviously, United play Andres Pereira in that team. Alex Iwobi, who got a goal and an assist against Liverpool. But also Ryan Sessegnon, who's been really good on that right side as well. Rodrigo Muniz scoring a few goals now at the moment. When are you next going to the Borough games? I've got the Plymouth and the Norwich game, and then that's it. Plymouth and Norwich game, and that's it. I'm not renewing. So, simple as that. To be fair though, majority, I think 90% of people that I know that go to the games have actually said that they're not renewing. So the crowd at the Riverside next season are going to be absolutely dreadful. But there you go. And they're talking about Hull versus Coventry. Yeah, I was thinking about whether to do that, but I know, Jono isn't. Jake Jono's not. I know for a fact. Joe Willett's not. Another guy I know. There's a few people I know that are renewing. It's just ridiculous. A lot of it's mainly down to the ridiculous prices. Mia has. Mia's already renewed hers. Mia's renewed hers. I don't know where she got the bloody money from to do it. Right, but she's renewed hers. After the amount of issues I've had with the club, I don't think it's best for me to anyway. Just mentioning some of the games on Good Friday. Derby Luton, I'd rather stick pins up me nose. No, she's not wealthy. Definitely isn't. I think she's saved up bits of money for the season ticket. We all know Daddy will renew it. Dad cannot go to the Borough games unless I have a season ticket. I do not have a season ticket next season, so he will not be able to. And put it this way, my dad can't afford it either, neither can I. More wealthy compared to the Johnson family. Yeah, but not by a big difference. I wouldn't say wealthy. But anyways, I'm not going into that because Mia doesn't like it when Mia doesn't like me, because me and Mia hate talking to each other about bloody money. If Borough welcome you back with open arms, we need 750 quid. Well, I'm back at the Borough games, but I'm not paying 600. No chance. Mr. Daddy wasn't happy with the Borough stewards. Mate, the Borough stewards are stupid. They're fucking useless. Honestly, they stand at the side of the field at full time, just doing nothing. They all just stand in a massive line at the full, like all around the field at full time, doing absolutely nothing. Right, and then even when people can't find their seats and they're just sat there. Honestly, the stewards get paid literally to do absolutely nothing. They get paid to do nothing. They're absolutely useless. They can't do shit. He got in the right moody with them stewards. Mate, you should have heard what I was you should have heard the amount of criticising I was doing to him. I've criticised the stewards on many occasions. They just, because half the time they don't do the job properly. They're useless. Football stewards, waste of space. Like, there's no stewards at Mask. Nothing gets done. Like, nothing happens at Mask. There's nothing there. Like, we had there was arguments outside the ground when Borough played against Leeds. The police barely did anything, and neither did the stewards. Just let them all argue. They're useless. Difference outside. You can get them done for assault if they harm you outside the stadium. Different Mask versus Borough. Oh yeah, but we've had pretty big crowds at Mask before. We've we've had Gateshead before, and you know what Gateshead fans, you know what the Geordies are like sometimes in Teesside. But there was nothing wrong. There was literally no police, no stewards at all. Everyone seems to behave themselves pretty much at non-league, and then you go to these big games and everyone's dickheads. Daddy firing all cylinders. Oh, we both were, but that's over now. They can do whatever they like now, the club, because I ain't renewing. So, bye bye. Someone tried opening your car doors. No, it had to be one of the. It was one of the bloody when that happened. It was one of the fans that actually pushed them back. None of the actual club staff did it. Just you know. It is what it is. Anyway, time for the match. The players are just coming out onto the field, doing the pre-match handshakes. That was Cook down, scuffy bastard. Hate Cook. Silly crooks, honestly. I've got me glass, so I'll be having one glass of iron brew and then onto the water. So there you go. Right, it's time for the match then. And let's have the two starting teams in full. And we will start off with the visiting side, of course, which is Fulham. Cook is in County Durham. It's on the way to Sunderland. And the line-up today, starting with Fulham in goal, is number 1, Bert Leno. Number 3, Calvin Bassey. Number 5, Joachim Anderson. 9, Rodrigo Muniz. 16, Sander Berg. 17, Alex Awobi. 18, Andres Pereira. 20, Sasa Lukic. 21, Timothy Castagne. 30, Ryan Sessegnon. And 33, the captain, is Anthony Robinson. And the starting lineup for the Cherries. In goal, 13, Kepa. Number 2, Dean Huyson. Number 3, Milo Kirches. Number 4 is Lewis Cook. Number 5, Marcos Senesi. Number 8, Alex Scott. Number 9, the top scorer, Evan Nielsen. Number 11, it's Dango Ouattara. Number 12, Tyler Adams. The captain, number 15, Adam Smith. And number 24 is Antoine Semenyo. Okay, here we go. Tonight's referees are Michael Oliver's the referee tonight, the assistant referee Stuart Burt and James Manawin. For official for tonight is Tim Robinson, and on VAR tonight it is Jared Gillett alongside his assistant referee Neil Davies. Here we go, it's time for the match. Tried opening the car door like an Harry Potter one Harry Blue car. Alright. Whacked him over the end of his crutch. Yeah, no, that didn't happen, so don't believe that. Don't believe him. Don't believe him, because that didn't happen. I just pretty, they tried to do it, and I just pretty, someone pushed him away, and I just drove off, simple as that. Oh, are we still taking the knee now, are we? I actually didn't know they were still doing that, personally. I didn't know they were still taking the knee, because I haven't seen a lot of... not many teams have been I haven't seen any teams do it lately. Of course, the message from the Premier League. No room for racism. Would you have drove off if they had their hands on the car handles? Well, I wouldn't have been able to, would I? Because otherwise I'd be dragging them along with me and I'd probably lose the car handle. So, yeah, no, I can't. Bournemouth win already. Semenyo 1-0. Not even a minute on the clock, and Bournemouth have the lead. That didn't take long at all. Not even 1 minute on the clock. About 53 seconds, I think it is. Semenyo runs forward, gets the ball. And it's all from a counter-attack, actually. So it's kicked forward. Oh, it's a mistake, actually. Bournemouth win the ball from a mistake, and then it's a ball played through. It comes off a Fulham play, falls to Semenyo, and then on his left foot, bang, 1-0, bottom corner, beautiful strike. And it's Antoine Semenyo. I said he's a good player, really good player. And they're 1-0 up already inside a minute. You and Danny must have been... Oh, we were pissed. We were really annoyed about it. We said when we got home... me and Dad said the same thing. Are we going back to Crook? Absolutely no chance. Sam McNeil saying, why is everyone saying we'll win? Scores within a minute. Goal score for AFC Bournemouth. It's number 24. Antoine Semenyo. Well, that's what you call a good start. Need Hull to win, ideally, please. If anyone can keep me updated on this whole game, because we need Hull to get at least a result against. We need Hull to get a result against Coventry. Because otherwise, if Coventry win, it's a 4-point gap, because they'll go ahead of Bristol. But we need Hull to do us a favour tonight. 1-0 Bournemouth inside, what, a minute? That was a very quick start, didn't take very long at all. That didn't take long at all. Not even a minute on the clock. I've got a big bottle, but I'll only be having one glass tonight. Ow. Keeping the rest for another stream. I might have a bit when I'm on the darts on Thursday, depends. Then again, I don't really focus on the drink side of it. Four minutes in then. And if you just tuned in, you've missed a goal. It was literally inside a minute. What, 53 seconds on the clock. Very quick start from AFC Bournemouth. You can tell that they mean business tonight. One opportunity, one goal, perfect start. Bournemouth fans are chanting. Oh, ooh, I thought that was going to be a bit of a risky pass in the end there. Long ball forward for Fulham and kicked back to Kepa Arrizabalaga by, I believe that was Adam Smith. Lightning start. In the box and it's cleared away. Lovely. Good play. Oh, great play. Brilliant ball. Is Alex Scott. Well, I don't know what he was trying there. It looked like he was trying to... I think he was trying to cross it towards... I don't know if he was trying to cross it towards Wataru or what that was. It was a terrible... yeah, it was a terrible ball anyway. Five and a half minutes. And if you're a Bournemouth fan, ideal start. They've won 6 of their previous 15 away matches for them. They haven't been great away from home, have they? They haven't been great this season away from home. They've been good at home but poor away. For Bournemouth, they haven't been great in the last couple of games. They've not won a match since the middle of February. And that was obviously in the derby against Southampton, who are now relegated to the Championship. So we know that Birmingham... excuse me. So we know that Birmingham and Southampton are the first 2 teams to be joining the Championship next season. One promoted and one relegated. And they're in again here, Bournemouth. It's Evan Nielsen on the left foot. He's tried to play it into the middle. And it's well read in the end by the Fulham player. Sasa Lukic says see you later. Gets fouled in the end by Semenyo, and that'll be a Fulham free kick. Guess the logos, don't forget, is at half time today, so you can all join in with that. And if you are watching at home, feel free to join in at home as well. And I've got to say, there are some very tough ones. Number 7, by the way. If anyone works out number 7, because it's an English non-league club, from the 9th tier. If anyone works out number 9... I will be amazed. Number 7, sorry, I'll be amazed because it's a 9th tier side and it's not a northern side, it's a southern. Got beef mince tomorrow, had chicken last 3 nights. On the Greek later, boy. Yeah, I'm going to be having the Oikos. I'll have the Oikos, I'll have the Eo Valley tomorrow. I'll have the Valley tomorrow and Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow and Wednesday I'll have the Ewan and actually, well, actually no. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll probably have the Oikos Thursday. I'm sort of chopping and changing between days, so some days I'll have the Oikos, some days I'll have the Eo Valley. Just depends. The weekends I don't really have it, so I tend to focus mainly on midweek. Don't have the capacity to do it on the weekend either. I can't cope doing it. Wouldn't be able to cope doing that on the weekend. That was an error. Session on trying to get in the box. Foul, free kick. Milo Kirkers was just trying to shield the ball. Was looking for the foul. He was looking for the foul any day of the week. But he gets it. He played for it and got it. A bit of holding. The throw-in for Fulham right at the halfway line. Because the free kick in the end was swung forward and then it bounced all the way out of play in the end. So throwing in there, it was flicked on by Alex Awobi. Back on. We now have 8 tiers of teams in the league. Liverpool tier 1, Arsenal tier 2, Forest to Chelsea tier 3, Bournemouth to Brighton tier 4, Brentford and Palace tier 5, Everton to West Ham tier 6. Oh, right. Ipswich, Leicester tier 7, Southampton tier 8, table points clusters. Oh, fair enough then. Fair enough. I've never really looked at the league. I don't really look at the league in tiers. I don't really look at it in tiers, to be fair. But fair enough, yeah. And, you know, some people do like put the points and like put teams in different tiers, but I'm not really. I don't really put teams in different tiers, so I don't really do it that way. But it's interesting to know, though. Southampton, of course, would have to be the bottom tier because they're just dreadful. They're just absolutely dreadful. Kepa with the goal kick, swung forward. Free kick, sorry, not goal kick. Wait, was it a free kick? Fulham fans are singing "You Don't Sing 1-0." Was it a free kick? Oh yeah, it was a free kick. Yeah, it was a free kick. Cheers, everyone. Up your nose. Oh, I just didn't get enough power on that pass, otherwise I could have gone straight through. Good defending in the end. Fulham are a strong team, so even though they're 1-0 down, you can't write them off because Fulham can easily turn it around. They did it against Liverpool and they won. Did it against Liverpool and won. Deservingly as well. They deserve to win that match. Right, corner then for Fulham. I think this is the first, yeah. I think it's the first. First corner of the game for Fulham. In swinger, headed away.
Up there with the best teams at losing situations.
Fulham are the 5th best team in this season when it comes to winning points from losing positions. They're good at turning it around. They do turn it around, Fulham normally, so they're not a team you can you do not take these lightly, because one lapse of concentration they will definitely get themselves an equaliser. Oh, he's completely balls that up.
There's the uncertainty about exactly what it will take to qualify for Europe, but 8 positions should be enough. That's a fair assumption. Certain sides go on and triumph in Europe, it could be different if certain sides go on and win the FA Cup.
So free goal kick in the end taken by Fulham. And the ball went out of Kirk as he completely ballsed up that touch completely. Do. Come on and do the conga. Do. Come on and do the conga. Do. Come on and do the conga. Conga for sure.
When it was still the top 4, when they were at the peak of their powers in February, they were only a point outside it. Now they're 10 points outside the Champions League qualification positions.
Yeah. Pass all the way back to Fulham's keeper, Bert Leno. 2 good goalkeepers, by the way, Leno and Kepa. playing against each other today. It should be tasty. An interesting battle. Who's got the better goalkeeper? Well, Kepa's not been tested once, and apart from that shot that went in the net from Semenyo, I don't think either team's had a shot on goal. So it's been a close match. Very close match. Fulham getting themselves back into it a little bit. And Bournemouth just being resilient at the back. Bournemouth, as it stands, moving up to 8th in the league on goal difference. 6 points behind 7th place Aston Villa and Chelsea in 6th, also on 54 points. And then 1 point ahead of them, you got Man City in 5th in that new Champions League spot. This could be another opportunity. It's headed on. Oh, and it's hit the bar. Ah, Evan Nielsen hits the bar from literally from what, about 3 yards? How was he hit the bar from there? Ah. Should have scored that. Ah, Evan Nielsen. It's headed on. Oh, and it's hit the bar. Good cross in. Headed into the centre. Evan Nielsen just put it on. Gets his foot underneath it and it cannons off the crossbar. Should have been 2-0 Bournemouth. What a chance that was. Hello, Nicola. In the box for Fulham. Headed on. Laid off. It's Alex Iwobi. Blocked. And Bournemouth get the ball back. But they're not going anywhere. Watara manages to get past the plate. Well, we're back to his penalty area. Hoyson getting put under pressure by Ryan Sessegnon. And he does just about win the goal kick in the end. This should have been 2-0. Kirkes on the left-hand side. Brilliant cross. Headed into the centre. And he... just tap it in. He's tried to smash it in. He's got his foot underneath and he's crashed the ball against the bar. Should have been a goal. That should have been his 10th goal of the season. I say it now, by the way. I do think he's going to get... I think he's going to get his 10th goal tonight. He's going to get double. He's going to go into double figures for the league. 21 times Bournemouth have hit the woodwork this season now. That's the most in the league. Oh, good. I'm watching Hull Coventry. I was debating about doing that game, but I thought, nah, we'll do Premier League. Change it up a little bit, because I've done Championship and EFL quite a lot lately, so I haven't done the Premier League stream. But this is why I don't do the Premier League, because every single bugger around the world streams it. So all the smaller channels like us don't get a look in, because everyone just watches all the big YouTubers. All the money grabbers, as I call them. Just go for the YouTuber with all the big subs. Just doesn't give the smaller channels any chance of growing, really. That's why I don't. That's why I never really do Premier League streams. I haven't done Premier League streams all year. Obviously, the cup finals are different. It's a foul on Rodrigo Muniz. He's pulling him back. No yellow card for Hoyson? Surprised. We're loyal to Doz's football stand. Yep. But you see what I mean? It's just annoying because all the big YouTubers do the Premier League and then it doesn't give little channels like this any opportunity of getting anywhere. It wasn't a bad free kick. It was in towards Joachim Anderson, who got his head onto it, but the header was literally straight at Kepa. Oh no, it wasn't. Was it Kepa? Was it Anderson with the header? Oh, he did get the header, but also I think Rodrigo Muniz clashed heads with another player, so he's feeling the effects of it. Well, so's the Bournemouth player. The Bournemouth player's down at the moment. feeling the effects of that head clash. Did look a bit painful though. His contact lens come out. Has his contact lens come out? Was he? And he's fine. Justin Kluivert is injured. Shame that. I thought he was going to be. I forgot he was injured. When did he pick up the injury? Question. A 1-0 Napoli against Empoli. When did Kluivert get injured? He missed the Ipswich game and the West Ham game due to injury. So he got injured end of March. Shame, because he's a top player. He's a top player as well. You know, it's a big loss for Bournemouth. Atletico Madrid are losing at home to Valladolid. Okay. Don't have much coming up this week. I don't think I've got anything really coming up this week. Be a case of wait and see. I decided today I was going to stream. I wasn't going to at first. And then I changed my mind. I changed my mind at about 4 o'clock. I said, you know what? We'll do a stream. So that everyone will be going and enjoying their Easter holidays. It's just a normal week for me. Feels like a normal week for me. Busy as usual. The dad's recovering well, by the way. He's walking with one crutch now. He's only walking with one crutch or one stick. He's only walking with one stick now. He's walking a bit better, but he's still not there. Still not all there because he's still in pain. But his walking's getting a bit better, and he's now walking with one stick rather than two. So he got told by the doctor today. He went to see them, and the doctor said you're doing superb with it, because with what you've gone through, with everything you've gone through. He's had 2 knee ops actually in the space of 2 months, because he had the original knee op in February, and then because of the amount of bleeding from the wound, his knee ended up getting infected because of the blood plasma. So that ended up getting infected. He ended up with and ended up with strep. So his knee had to be operated on again, and they had to completely redo it all and get rid of all the infection. So he had pretty much 2 knee ops, 2 scars in pretty much the same place. So yeah, he's gone through a lot. My dad, but you know, I mean, anyone that knows my dad knows that my dad is a strong guy. He's a bloody strong guy. Very strong guy. He's a toughie. He's a tough old guy. Well, let's not say old, he's only 60, but he's a tough guy. But good thing is, he's slowly on a mend. Hopefully he'll be okay shortly. But yeah, things are looking up. I'm getting pain underneath. I'm getting pain underneath my bloody shoulder blade. It's doing me head in. Never mind. Leads in with his arm there, Sessignon. Off. Catches him in the face. Should have been. I think he's lucky. Lucky not to have got a yellow card. You can't lead in with your arm. Don't lead in with your arm. Kirkheads is fine. Just got probably a bruised nose or something. No, his nose is going to be sore for most of the night. But there you go. Now, so far, that goal inside 56 seconds, I think it would have been inside 55 even, that goal inside 55 seconds separates the two sides. Bournemouth should have been 2-0 up. They hit the bar with a shot from Evan Nielsen. Here's Evan Nielsen again. There's a shot that's blocked, claims a handball. No penalty given. VAR, of course, will check it. But Michael Oliver's saying that his arms are close to his chest, like his arm is close to his chest like that. And looking at it, yeah, he moves his arm in to try and steer away from it. It's never going to be a penalty in a million years. It is a corner for AFC Bournemouth, and I think they've got that absolutely spot on, because I don't think that's a penalty in a million years. Corner in, headed on, not cleared, kicked into the air, and on top of the goal for another Cherries corner. Well, the Cherries so far are playing Cherry well. As for Fulham, they're playing, well, they're called the Whites. More like shite. Given this first half. In the box from the corner. Headed on. Volley towards goal. Bye!
Really have much choice but to take this on. Lewis Cook, there's nothing behind him. It was very, very difficult. Just drops in a horrible place for him to try and control a strike.
Oh, that was Lewis Cook.
166 Premier League appearances as part of that extraordinary comeback against Everton in the opening weeks of the season.
Headed forward for Fulham. The goal kick was taken, sent long, and then headed forward. Throw into Fulham on left side. And played all the way back to Bertlino. And whoa! Just about got away with it. Great control there. Brilliant interception. Here come Bournemouth again. Evan Nielsen. Top scorer for them. Well, one of their top scorers. I think Justin Kluivert might be their top scorer this season. But looking to get his 10th goal tonight. And he's... oh. Looking for what would be his 6th goal in... Looking for what would be his 7th goal in 7 matches. And he's...
I'm not sure it's a foul. I think he slips. Watch him lose his footing. I mean, it's brilliant from Pereira.
And it would be his... I think his 5th goal in 4 matches. If a Bournemouth player gets injured, the physios give him cherry aid. Yes, cherry good. I wonder which life insurance company these go with. Probably Vitality, since that's their sponsor. Oh, it's into Sessegnon. It's headed away. Bournemouth managing to get just about away from their penalty area. Not very far though. It's back with Fulham. Fulham causing a few problems with this press. Sessegnon goes down. Get up. No chance. No. No. There's barely anything in that. Free kick for Bournemouth. Right at the literally right in front of the dugout. Who was it getting fouled there? Oh, Sasa Lukic fouling Alex Scott by the looks of it. Thanks for joining us tonight if you have joined. Ooh, a few people will probably come back at half time for guess the logos. 7 shots, 1 on target for Bournemouth. Don't forget they did also hit the crossbar. Fulham have only had 2 shots, 1 on target. So Fulham have been poor. Bournemouth have had opportunities, but apart from that goal and the shot that hit the crossbar, have been wasteful. Fulham seeing more of the ball in this match, but doing nothing with it. Oh, that's a mistake! That's a mistake. It's Rodrigo Muniz running in on goal and bye! Completely ballsed up that shot, didn't he? Well, that was a mess up from both the defenders, Senesi and... Got away with it. Hoiston and Senesi just cocking it up there. Muniz gets the ball, runs in on goal. And he fires it well wide at the post. What a terrible shot. It's Semenyo. Burst of pace. Plays it in. It's Watara. Oh. Good block from... Actually, some of the shots have been blocked actually by Fulham. They've done alright defensively on the odd occasion. Pereira trying to run forward. And he gets past... Oh, bye! Enjoy your trip! Go on, hit that. Oh. Senesi got sent on his arse by Andres Pereira. And then there's a volley in the end. It was bouncing up and down. It was a bit like... bit interesting, but he bounced... Oh, knocked the table. The ball was bouncing up and down every 5 seconds there. Thought that was a foul, mind. Nothing given, and then volleyed in the end by Muniz straight to the keeper. This is a great cross from Semenyo with power, and then Watara with the shot. Takes touch. Hits it, and it's blocked by the feet of the Fulham defender. Good game so far. Good battle. I said it was going to be a fairly big game. It could be a game where one goal decides it, really. There might be only one goal in it. There might be literally nothing in it. We don't know. Bournemouth could batter them. I mean, they could have had 2 or 3 goals, really. Bournemouth in this first half. They could have had at least 2 in this first half. To hit the bar, don't forget, with Evan Nielsen. Fulham should have scored that chance, though, with Rodrigo Muniz running through on goal. And he just and he sends it wide. Oh, in towards Muniz again. Corner came in, it was an in-swinger. Headed pretty much straight to the goalkeeper. Yeah, heads it down, bounces straight to the keeper. Rodrigo Muniz again. With I think that's Rodrigo Muniz's 3rd or 4th shot of the game, actually. He's had a few opportunities. Not been pretty wasteful with some of them. But that is a 2nd shot on target. Fulham have had the last 5 shots of the game. They're just putting this thingy. So last 5 shots in the game have all been Fulham. So Fulham have responded well since going 1-0 down, and then also Bournemouth hitting the bar. They should have gone 2-0 up. But since then, Fulham have had the better of the... I'd say the better of the last 20 minutes, really. Fulham have been better. They've responded well. But they've just been wasteful with their chances, really. Birmingham yesterday was so wasteful. They were so poor with their chances yesterday. It was ridiculous. Oh, see you later. Oh. Watara said see you later to I think Alex Navobi, because I think he backheeled it through his legs or something, or did he leave and it went through the leg? I don't know what it was, but anyway, it megged. It will be either way. Here's Smith on the overlap. There's the cross, it's blocked. Another corner for the Cherries, who are playing well. Oh dear. Oh. Oh my God. Bournemouth have corner kick sponsors coming up on the screen. Corner kick sponsored by so-and-so. Who has corner kick sponsors? I mean, Bother have added time and substitution sponsors, but and the lineup sponsors, Unibet, but who has sponsors on corner kicks? Don't get that. Just close me. Oh dear, what a good cross that wasn't. Up your nose, everyone.
The man who's responsible for Bournemouth's rise to the Premier League, Eddie Howe. Newcastle United announcing that he will be absent from the touchline for the next couple of games as he recovers from pneumonia in hospital. We all send our best wishes to the Newcastle head coach, and their next game
Yep,
is live on Sky
of course.
as they welcome Crystal Palace.
Yep, the man responsible, taking them from League 2 to the Premier League. Quite a story, actually. It's an amazing story. Oh, wow. It was a good cross in as well. Ryan Sessegnon called for it. Got his head on it. It's a free header. He should score. It's a free header. He should score that. He's got to score. It's a free header. He heads it in the end straight at Kepa. Fulham could be level. I mean, probably should have been level. But then also, Bournemouth should have been 2-0 up. So really, it should be 2-1. How this game's still 1-0, I'll never know. Excuse me. Oh, Coventry are bossing them at the minute. Well, Coventry are absolutely dominating Hull. Just try and keep them out for as long as possible, if you don't mind. United's under 21s are drawing. And a poor ball through, which is absolutely garbage. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Na 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 na. I was back on the radio on Friday. Good to be back. I won't be on the radio this Friday. Obviously, we've been Good Friday and I'm at the Bow again. But I'll be back on the radio, CVFM radio, back on next Friday, the 25th. 25th, I'll be back on CVFM radio, 2 o'clock till 4 p.m. You can tune in on the CVFM radio website, www.cvfm.org.uk, or you can also tune in if you live in and around the Teesside area. If you're living around Middlesbrough, you can tune in on your radio on 104.5 CVFM, 104.5 FM. As we always say, 104.5. Or you can also try and get it online if you've got like a smart radio app, or if you've got an Alexa, you can ask it to play 104.5 FM CVFM radio, and it should do it. So yeah, a few ways you can tune in. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s music I play from 2 until 4 p.m. Talk a bit about the football and do other things on the show as well. So it's a great show, 2 till 4 next Friday afternoon, 25th of April. That's my next show, and you can tune in every Friday afternoon, 2 till 4 on CVFM radio. So there's a little plug for my radio show as well. Don't know when the next stream's going to be actually on this channel. Obviously, I won't be streaming. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday. Now Thursday, I'm on the darts, the Premier League of darts. That's the next stream on the darts. But there are a few dart streams coming up this week. Premier League of darts on Thursday, double trouble darts, and then on Friday, not Friday, sorry. I don't think I'll be. I don't know. I very much doubt I'll be streaming on Friday. Saturday is the Euro Tour, but I don't know what my plan is for Saturday. Easter Sunday. Again, I don't know. I don't really know what the plan is for Easter for Saturday and Easter Sunday. etc. But yeah.
Suitors are circling.
Still 0-0 in the whole Coventry game. Coventry were dominating, but Hull have responded well. Tom's joined in the live chat. Now then, Tom. How did it go? If anyone doesn't know, Tom is a darts player. He's been playing in some of the darts tournaments. He's played in the league. He's playing in a league game tonight, and if he won, he was promoted from that. Ah, there we go. Sorry, I didn't realise my mic had come out. I did it yesterday as well for some bloody reason. Right, yeah, sorry about that. No, I was saying well done. Is it just like, is it a local league you're playing, or is it a big league or something? Is it part of the WDF? I know you're playing WDF, don't you? So probably just a local league. It'll be a local league, won't it be? Excuse me. In the box from Fulham corner. To the back stick. Another ball in to the other side. A few players jumping on top of each other. It's getting a bit interesting in there. Another ball in. Headed not very far. Mooney's battling for it. Bournemouth just about getting it away. Getting a little bit scrappy. Yeah, it's a London league. Not WDF or anything, just local. 400 players, so it can be quite full. 400 players. Well, so you play. So what do you play? What you play? What 400 opponents a season, or is it separate? Do you have like a group of 10 or something? Because surely you can't play 400 opponents in one season. Surely not. Be difficult that. Free kick given and a yellow card to Marcus Senesi. We're split into leagues. So you usually get 10 to 12 games a season. Fair enough. I was going to say, it's really 400 games in a season. It's quite a lot, isn't it? There isn't even 400 days in a year. So that season would have to go on for over a year and a half. How do I get better? Quite easily, Harry. Hit the board. Ask Darryl that one because he battered me last time. To be fair, the game against Tom, I knew I had to play well. I knew I had to play well against Tom. I know I have to play well against all my opponents, especially Tom because he's a WDF player. Tom's a top player, so I knew it was going to be a tough one. When I play against Liam, I play well, but I always lose. Liam's just too good when it comes to playing against me. He's such a good player. But I thought, I think I had the best. I think I had the best game of my life against you. I wasn't expecting to play that well, but I just thought, let's see if I can just. I was just literally aiming for trebles, and I was either missing them or getting them. It's like a tip that Tony Green, the legendary Tony Green, used to say on Bullseye to the non-dart players was, take your time and aim for ball. Aim for the bullseye. Chances are you're going to hit the board every time. Ball in! Oh! Just don't aim. Don't aim for the doubles because they're difficult. Doubles are difficult. I mean, if you can master doubles, then you're good. Doubles is it's the doubling that really gets me every time. I'll score. I'll have some good scores on the odd occasion, but the finishing I'm terrible at. I think the best I've had is about. In a race to 6. The best I've had is about 6 out of 30 darts or something. I don't do very well on a double in. That's what messes me up every single time, especially against the level 7 bot. I always seem to struggle against the bot. Mainly because I just can't finish. I can score decent, I just can't finish. Aim for bullseye and ideally try and hit the board would be a good suggestion. Oh, I didn't realise we were into added time. Crap. Ladies and gentlemen, the added time brought to you by Darryl Johnson is 2 minutes added time. 2 minutes added time. Yeah, I only averaged 30 against him. I think I averaged... Did I average 50? I can't remember what the average was. I think it was something like 50. I think it was about 60 or so. I don't know if it was nearly 60 I averaged, actually. I think I averaged almost 60 against you. You've averaged a whopping 28 or something. Stupid like that. It was Scott with a shot from the 1-2. That's definitely going in. It's a good, really good attempt. Let's have a look at you. 60.9 and you average 33. And by the way, Harry, Liam is a much better player than me. He tends to average about 80 to 90 against me. And some of his finishing's ridiculous. He took out a 164 against me once. Genuinely. Took out 164 against me once. Yep, that's the half-time whistle. And the half-time score here at Vitality Stadium. It is Bournemouth 1, Fulham 0. So at half-time, Bournemouth leading against Fulham. Good game, to be truthfully honest. Bournemouth having opportunities. Fulham getting themselves back into it. Fulham probably had the better of, I think, first 15 minutes, Bournemouth did well. Could have got 2. I think it was literally a game of intervals, really. I mean, first 15 minutes, Bournemouth were a better side. The next 15 to 20 minutes, Fulham were much better, had opportunities. They were wasteful with them. And then the final, 5 minutes of the first half, Bournemouth were better. So, both teams have had good spells. We saw a really well-taken goal inside the first 55 seconds, which was well taken by Antoine Semenyo. Alex Scott had a shot which was well saved by the goalkeeper. Bert Leno's had a few saves to make. Unfortunately for Evan Nielsen, looking to go onto double figures for the league today. He had a chance from point blank range and he cannoned the crossbar. He had a shot crash off the crossbar and crashed the crossbar, unfortunately for him. But Fulham are still in it. For as long as it's 1-0, Fulham do still have a chance of getting at least a point from here. But I think it's been a good first half. I think it's been a good battle. Both teams have had good spells. Bournemouth will be very happy with that lead. First 20 minutes, Bournemouth were probably better. And then Fulham played a lot better, had some good opportunities. No real saves made by Kepa, really. He's had a fairly easy game because a lot of the shots that have been on target have been straight at him, really. Rodrigo Muniz having a few opportunities, had a chance that he should have scored that he completely wasted. And by the way, they've now hit the bar 21 times. Not the bar, the woodwork 21 times, Bournemouth, this season, which is more than any team in the Premier League this season. They've hit the woodwork on the most occasions in the Premier League this season. 21 times. Just ludicrous. And I can't lie, that Evan Nielsen chance, and Sam will say the same thing. Evan Nielsen should have scored, but also Rodrigo Muniz should have scored that one-on-one that he had pretty much with the keeper. And then, the cross that, the long ball into the box that was headed on by Ryan Sessegnon is a free header. He's got to be turning that into the he's got to turn it. That cross has to turn into a goal. he doesn't have to he gets on target, but straight to goalkeeper. Like, he's got to get that in. That's got to be a goal. Like, really, this game should be 2-1 to Bournemouth. There should have been more goals in this, and I think there will be more goals in it. There'll be 1 or 2 goals, I think, in the second half. But in the meantime, it's time for the return of Guess the Logos. As it stands at 8, yep. Guess the Logos. Hello, me. I'm down at the bottom left, as you can probably see on the screen. Or the bottom right on the actual... Oh, yes, bottom left. Because it's not moving. Right, so, for anyone who's not done this game before, also make sure you get involved in live chat and get involved in the poll. If you've never done this before, what happens is you will see 8 different football club logos coming up on the screen. But it'll be all 1 by 1. All numbered 1 to 8. We'll start off, of course, with number 1, then to number 8. Some of these are really difficult, so if you get 8, if you can somehow get 8 out of 8, I'll be amazed. I don't think anyone's going to get 8 out of 8 today, because one of them is a non-league side from the 9th tier, which I don't think many people are going to get, but you might realise who they are when I actually tell you who they are. Right, let's get things underway. Guess the logos, get involved in live chat, and if you are watching at home on the TV or whatever, then you can join in with your friends and family at home. Number 1 is this one. Start off with a very easy one. You should all get this one straight away. I have cut out the names, of course, because otherwise it would be a piss easy job. Don't want to make it too easy, but everyone should get number 1 fairly easily. And I'll give you about 30 seconds. Fuck off now. Right, sorry about that. Right, time's up on that. Well done if you got this correct at home. You don't necessarily have to join in the live chat if you're watching. Some people do, some people don't. If you got this right at home, well done. I hope you joined in at home. That one was, of course, Aberdeen. The team that drew 2-2 with Rangers yesterday. And number 2 coming up on your screen. There's only me guessing. Yeah, but there'll be people watching that'll probably be playing along at home as well. People will be playing along at home. Because some people, there's a few people I know that watch the stream on their TV, not necessarily on a laptop or phone, so they can't obviously comment. But yeah, people do join in at home, of course. Hope you all join along at home. Again, I'll give you... Well, I've done a fair bit of talking, so I'll give you another 20 seconds. And then we'll go on to number 3. So this is number 2. First one was Aberdeen. Which one's this? This is a team from the Italian Serie A. So if you can work this one out. And also any Borough fans out there, Massimo Macaroni, I think, used to play for these as well. So a few Borough fans might recognise it. Massimo Macaroni played for this team. I think it was this team he played for back in the day. They shown the Rodrigo Muniz chance from that mistake. He's got to do better from that. It's such a lousy shot. But what the hell what are Senesi and Tyson doing? Just both getting in the way of each other. No communication. That could have led to a goal. Oh, well done if you did get this correct at home, by the way. And some in the chat got it right as well. But if you were joining in at home, well done. And this was, of course, Empoli. So well done if you got that correct indeed. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen. And also McNeil will get this because he watches the Australian A-League quite a lot. So if you do watch the Australian A-League, you'll probably work this team out. If you don't worry. Just think of an Australian team and just hope for the best. Yeah, it's got it immediately. A team that plays in orange and white in the Australian A-League. I love it, mate, as you know. Yeah, you watch the Australian A-League a lot. Yeah, you watch it a lot, don't you? And Nicola's got it in the chat as well. Brisbane War. So well done if you got that correct indeed. That was Brisbane War. I can't pronounce Biaz, so it sounds like war, but never mind. Brisbane War was the team that we were looking for there. And it's time now to move on to number 4. Who is this team? Every Friday and Saturday I'm up at 8 AM to watch it. I wouldn't be, I personally, I don't think I'd have the energy to stream it. I wouldn't have the energy to stream from 7:30 in the morning to do it, I'm afraid. I wouldn't have the energy to do that. I'm a deep sleeper. I don't get up early. I'm not an early bird. Final couple of seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Toronto FC. I can see why you said it because of the T, but it's not Toronto, I'm afraid. I think it's sort of correct league because I think they are part of the MLS. So, right league, wrong team. No, this team we were looking for this time. It was Portland Timbers. A team based in the far west of the United States. I think they're just south of... I think Portland Timbers is just south of Seattle Sounders. So they're just south of where Seattle is. Yeah, Seattle and then Portland down here. But both in the northwest of America. So... if you didn't get it right, don't worry. They're not all going to be easy. I don't think anyone's going to get number 7. This is number 5. This is an easy one. I think most people will probably get this. Imagine doing an away day in America. It'd be crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, certainly the likes of New York. Well, the likes of New York City. The likes of New York City travelling all the way down to... the likes of New York City... when they travel down to Los Angeles, I think I remember seeing a video about this. It's about something like 12 hours, something like a 12-hour drive, and about 5 hours to fly or something like that. It's ridiculous. And Australia's ridiculous as well for the yeah. But the United States is enormous. I tell you what, I bet the likes of New York City do thousands of miles every season. Royal Antwerp? No. Royal Antwerp's logo, I think, is... I should know this, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Royal Antwerp's logo is... yeah, it's... completely different shape. If I get the photo up here. Royal Antwerp logo, let's have a look. Yeah, theirs has got a crown at the top and it's got yeah, it's got a crown and it's got Royal Antwerp on there. Logo, it's yeah, completely different logo that is. Yeah, they must do. Isn't that Royal Antwerp? Isn't Royal Antwerp Belgium? Royal Antwerp are Belgian. It's not final. It's Portuguese club. If you did get this correct, well done, Portuguese club. Nicola. The home of probably one of the most beautiful stadiums you are going to see in Europe. It is SC Braga. It's Braga is that's the logo. Braga, beautiful logo, by the way. And I've got to say, I love that castle design at the top. That castle design at the top, I absolutely love it. But yeah, Braga got beautiful logo, I must say. On to number 6. Oh my God. This is number 6, ladies and gentlemen. This is from Belgium. This is a Belgium club, not Royal Antwerp though. Players are coming out for the second half. Second half will be after the break anyway, so got a bit of time. So this is number 6. Give you a few seconds on this one. I hope you're joining in at home, everyone. Good game. Hope you're joining in at home. This one, another Belgium side, this one. This is Cercle Bruges, the team where Milan Muslic comes from. The manager of Plymouth Argyle was manager of Cercle Bruges. And these are the rivals. I think they play in the exact same stadium. I think they pretty much play in the same stadium or down the road from where I'm pretty sure them and Club Bruges share the stadium. I'm not 100% sure, mind. We'll go on to number 7. Second half's about to get underway, mind. Number 7, no one's going to get this. I mean, any guess is probably a valid guess on this one. This team is a 9th tier English side, and they are based down south. So, second half's just about to start. So, decision brought to you by Darryl Johnson at half time for AFC Bournemouth. Leaving the field is number 5, Marcos Senesi. And coming on the field to replace him, it's number 27, Sabanyi. Right, second half underway. Let's get back onto that team. Get back onto that screen. Boat Ship FC. And it's 1-0 Coventry. For God's sake! Never rely on Hull to do you a favour. That's them going 5 points ahead of the 7th place now. Can't stand them. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to get this. If anyone gets this, then you are a freaking genius. This is a team called Whitstable. And this is a team on... Oh, it's an own goal. So this team, Whitstable Town, are a team that are now... that are going to be playing actually in May in the FA Vase final. Because they got themselves to the FA Vase final. 9th or 10th tier side. They just got themselves to the FA Vase final where they'll play Rights to Life or something like that. So yeah, that was the toughest one I think I've ever done. I knew no one was going to get this. Number 10 is a Spanish side, I think from the 2nd division. So see how you get on with that one. So this is a team based in Spain in the 2nd division. The second half's already underway, by the way. I think the clock's going on my... Yeah, my clock's going. So once this team's done, that's that for Guess the Logos, and we'll be on to the second half. Deportivo La Corona. Good guess, but it's not them. Good guess, it's not them. Are they in the 2nd division? No. Are they in the 2nd division? Oh no! They're actually. Are they actually? They're in the main league. Actually. Sorry, I thought they were in the 2nd division. They're in the 1st division. Yeah, they're actually in the La Liga. Ah. Wait, no. Wait, oh, they're not. What? Which division are they in? Sorry, I'm getting lost. I thought they were in the second division. They're not. So I thought, oh, they must be in the first division. Which division are they in? Oh, they're in one of the lower divisions by the looks of it. Well, this is a team called Real Murcia. Real Murcia, a Spanish side. Tough ones, them, but if you did get any, well done. Second half underway. I am busting for the toilet. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Turn that on for a minute. Right.
To Lukic. Castagna. Iwobi. Vincent providing the width, but Iwobi unable to provide the pass to find him. Nelson's gone down. Shoulder. Some discomfort, doesn't he, Evan Nielsen? Appear to be an obvious coming together. Medical team the nod. Good news. Was locking horns with Calvin Bassey, but appeared to be anything that was lead to the shoulder injury. Let's have a look here.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, was that not a foul?
Smith, Bassey there first, just ahead of Scott. One of the features of his game today, the way he's burst from midfield. He got his first goal of the season late on with a really good run to that effect. Late on in the first half. Evan Nielsen's back on. Berger rolls it straight out of play. Three of them only had 6 minutes in the second half. Three passes have gone out of play. Obviously, one of them went under Anthony Robinson's foot, but that's the sloppiness that they can't afford, really. And that's one of the main frustrations for Marco Silva this season, this lack of consistency. That's the reason why it stands to be overtaken by the Premier League table. A long way to go to happen. Spoken about Bournemouth lack of clean sheets recently. About the fact that Fulham scored for 14 games in a row away from home. This game far from done.
Second half already underway then. Let's see what the second half brings us then. Bournemouth making the sub at half time. Sabagnon for Senesi. Evan Nielsen had an issue. He went off to the sideline, but he's back on the field. And there's going to be a few fouls in the second half. I think we might see some yellow cards actually in this second half, being truthfully honest. Here's Semenyo, the man that scored 53 seconds into the match. It was 53 seconds, by the way, officially. I thought it was, something like 52, 53. Adams and Semenyo linking up well. Semenyo again making a forward move. And he plays it to Trevor Nielsen, who was in an offside position. Wanna be in that number when the Reds go marching out. I'm used to singing when the Reds go marching because most of my teams play red.
Team conceded 2 goals in the last 5 games. Kids for a second goal here.
When the Reds go marching in, do 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 do.
Given away by Anderson. Keke says thank you very much. Real energy to this Bournemouth break. Ouattara. Scott.
He could hit that, Scott. Oh dear.
At the second sees it trickle wide. Yeah, Lukic does enough to put Alex Scott off balance. Can't control the strike. It's a nice fast break, which results in an attempt at goal. It's a strength of Bournemouth's. Well, there's deep discussion amongst the Fulham coaching staff. How soon before Marco Silva starts to make changes? When he does, as you can see, it's usually pretty effective. Of those 14 goals, Vinicius out there got 6 of them. Here's Adams causing
This could be 2-0. Ouattara into the centre. No, what a save. What an effort. What a save. Bournemouth should be 2 up. Sasa Lukic. A lot of space. Played to left hand side. Anthony Robinson, the captain, onto his right foot in the penalty area. And it's gone back to him again from... Oh dear me. That was a terrible pass. See, Ouattara could have gone for the shot. And then he plays in the middle. Oh! Means a good effort. Great save as well. It's unlucky.
What would have been his first goal in English football.
Who's in number 16? Sander Burke. We've got a triple sub coming up for Fulham. Raul Jimenez, Adama Traore. So Adama Traore, Raul Jimenez, all coming on. I don't know who the other one is. It's coming on with them.
Sessignon. I think it's going to be one of those withdrawn, trying to sign off in style. That's Zabani and Shaw.
He's fouling Zabani. Now we'll have the triples. Are we going to have the triple sub now for Fulham?
Looks over and decides to be lenient. Frustrating evening for him, hasn't it? Big chance to score.
Yeah, I think we're going to have subs now, mate. Triple substitution for Fulham, brought to you by Darryl Johnson. Leaving the field is number 30, Ryan Sessignon. Coming on the field is number 11, Adama Traore.
Incredible international window away with Mexico. 4 goals in 2 games. Penalties, free kicks, open play goals. So he'll be feeling pretty good about himself.
Also,
He's going to come on for Sander Berger.
wait,
Adama Traore.
they haven't decided what they're doing.
Sessignon. Was the initial plan. A little bit of confusion.
Oh. Oh, Michael Oliver's been called over. They've cocked up on this. They've cocked up the substitution here. They've cocked up the sub. So Marcos Silva's saying it's not the correct substitution. So the referee's having to sort this out. Ryan Sessignon is going off.
Even if it was an
but we don't know what the other two subs are going to be. Well, according to the thing, it's Sanderberg. Well, according to that, it was Sanderberg and Muniz, but we're not sure what's going on. One of the subs is definitely Ryan Sessegnon. What is happening here? Right, so it is. Yeah. Tom Kearney over Berg. Marco Silva's having a right go at... he's having a right go at that bloody fourth official. He'll get booked if he's not careful.
Is already out there. Muniz is off.
Right.
Have you ever seen a more laboured set of substitutions?
Oh, so now we... Right.
Eventually.
So the subs that did come up on the screen were correct. But Marco Silva's like, hang on, that's not the subs I wanted to make. But that's the numbers that the fourth official was given, and if that's what goes up on the board, you come off the field. So that's a mistake on Fulham's behalf there, not the fourth official. Oh, that was confusing. Right. Triple substitution brought to you by Darryl Johnson for Fulham. Leaving the field is number 30. Ryan Sessegnon. Coming on the field is number 11, Adama Traore. Also gone off the field is number 16, Sanderberg, replaced by number 10, Tom Kearney. And the final substitution for Fulham leaving the field, number 9, Rodrigo Muniz, and his replacement is number 7, Raul Jimenez. Oh, that's that was very confusing. Slight confusion. Oh dear me. I say slight. A lot of confusion. I didn't know what was happening. I don't think they knew what was going on either. Michael Oliver got called to the sideline to see what was on the piece of paper, and it turns out it was an error from Fulham. The subs have now been made. I'm surprised he was. I can't lie. I'm surprised that he was taken. I'm surprised he was going to take off. I didn't think he was going to take off bloody Rodrigo Muniz, to be fair, when they're needing goals. But yeah, that must have been the plan. Well, anyway, don't know what happened. Don't know what went on there. I don't really know what's going on now. But all I can tell you is there's a free kick just being given against Anthony Robinson, and he got a card. I said it'll be a few yellow cards. Back in properly now, says Tom. You reckon this game ends 1-0? Well, to be fair, I thought with it being this, you know how big this game is. To be fair, especially for both teams, you know, Fulham can go 3 points behind. They can go 3 points behind Aston Villa. Bournemouth can go level with Fulham and have three teams on 48, 6 points behind Villa. Bournemouth, as it stands, are heading into 8th, behind 7th place Villa. There's a lot riding on this game, so I'm not surprised that there's only one goal in it. The only surprise is it's not 2-1 or 2-2, because both teams have had some big opportunities and just haven't taken them. But I think, to be fair, with the chances, Fulham have had chances, but they've been really wasteful. I think Bournemouth, certainly start the second half with some of the chances they've had, I think Bournemouth at the minute are good value for the lead. Good value for the lead. Going to close the poll here. 9 votes on the poll, 78% for Bournemouth. Slightly disappointing tonight, but yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get close to that 82 yesterday for the Peterborough game. That was just a... It was such a good stream yesterday, the Peterborough one. I actually quite enjoyed that stream yesterday. I fully enjoyed it. It was really good. Come on, Tigers. Oh, look at that. 2 shots on target, and Coventry have had 6. 4-point gap now. Yesterday was brilliant. Yeah, it was good. But it wasn't just brilliant because Peterborough caused a shock. How do the playoff streams usually do? Playoff finals. They do okay. They don't normally do. The EFL ones don't do that well, but they have always good streams.
Very, very comfortably. Maybe the Sessignon one perhaps shouldn't have been as comfortable. Anderson. Fulham seem to project a bit of urgency to try to get back on terms. Traore. Jimenez lurking. Savani did enough. Can he now? Iwobi.
Even the semi-finals. I never really do I don't normally do the semi-finals because a lot of the times I'm not available to do semi-finals. But I can have a look. Oh, right, we're going to have a sub here. That's off the... Tavi. Suggestion brought to you by Darryl Johnson. Leaving the field for the Cherries is number 8, Alex Scott. And coming on the field to replace him is number 16, Marcus Tavernier. Nice one, Marky. If Wrexham bottle the top 2 and end up in the playoffs, I bet you get loads of views covering them. Yeah, but you'll get loads of YouTubers covering them. That's the problem. You get loads of big YouTubers streaming the big games. If I have a look at last season's playoffs, the National League player final got 473. I doubt many YouTubers do it. Do Prem. Yeah, well. So the National League player 473. That's National League. It's non-league, so it's still alright though. The FA Trophy final between Gateshead and Solihull did alright. 763 was good. You classed yesterday. Yeah, geez, it was quite a fun stream, wasn't it? League 1 player final between Bolton and Oxford, that was 444. League 2 got 221, which... Yeah, League 2, but the EFL ones don't normally do that well. The EFL Championship, 233. You see, the EFL playoffs don't normally do that well because a lot of people stream them. The FA Cup final, 408, that was okay. Champions League, Europa League, and the Conference, 297, 240, 330. So, see, a lot of the finals, everyone streams the bloody cup finals and stuff. It does annoy me. I am hoping if I'm available all day on that Sunday, then I might do. Because why not? I might, if I'm available, then I might stream the FA Vars and the FA Trophy final, do a full non-league finals day watch along. That'd be great. Alexa Warby with a shot. What a save! What a save by Kepa. Good game this, ladies and gents. Yeah, you've got to applaud that save. It's a cracking save. It's a brilliant shot from Awobi. It's going in. It's a great save. Brilliant save from Kepa Arrizabalaga. Some people will say it's a good height for the goalkeeper. We've seen goalkeepers before concede goals. Like that. Corner in, punched away by Kepa. Kearney, who's come on. And across from the left. Into the gloves of Kepa. There you go. I've got 30 quid on 1-0 at 64. Just played Immortal Friendlies. He hit the post 3 times. Such shame. Haha. Man United. Certainly wouldn't go. I mean, Kepa's a decent keeper, but I wouldn't have him at United. You know. And at the minute, anyone's better than Onana and Altai. Onana and Altai, anyone's better than him. Right, time for a bit of water. Get a bit of water down, mate. How many keepers in the Prem are truly elite level? Well, David Villa's got to be up there. David Villa, Alisson. You could say Edison for how well he's done. match. Emi Martinez. Well, Ken, he's only been on the field a couple of minutes and he's booked already. What a great start. I had me Ibu in the first half, by the way, everyone. Who's that gone off? Oh, right, it's Emil coming on. Suggestion brought to you by Darryl Johnson. Leaving the field for Fulham is number 18, Andreas Pereira. Coming on the field to replace him, it's number 32, Emil Smith-Rowe. Not a very big away end, is it? The Bournemouth away end. That could have been a terrible mistake. He did well to regain possession, Anderson there. Oh, I don't know how he's managed. I don't know how he managed to get that pass to go to Smith-Rowe. Pure luck. Robinson done okay on that left side. Smith-Rowe, it's been a good game. Both teams are playing well. Just that one goal in it. It was scored in literally 53 seconds. Sasalukic! And a good effort. Saved again by Kepa Arrizabalaga. Good goal, Kepin. It's terrible, that. Yes. I'll let Darryl Johnson say his thoughts on that joke.
Well, that was absolutely cack.
Exactly as he would have hoped.
20 to go. Bournemouth heading towards a massive 3 points. Oh dear. It's Fulham's ball. Fulham are piling on the pressure now in the second half. Been a better side these last 10 minutes or so. They've been a better side. See, it's been a case of both teams having good spells. Like Bournemouth had a good first 10 minutes of the second half. And then the last 10-15 minutes, Fulham have been the better. So, it was the same in the first half. Fulham had good spells and so did Bournemouth in the first. So it's been a good match altogether, I think. Kepa's been the busier of the two keepers in this second half. But one big save, by the way, by Bernd Leno, right in the first couple of minutes of the second half. Bournemouth could have had 2 or 3 goals, but Fulham could have also had 2 of their own. So it could have been a game with more goals, but it only looks like it's going to end 1-0 unless we can see another goal. But it's been a close match. We knew it was going to be tight. It's been a tough battle out there. And both teams will know they've been in a real battle. Bournemouth fans will be happy with the win, but they'll know that it has not been an easy match. You don't expect an easy match against Fulham at the minute. They have just beaten Liverpool, of all teams. You know, Liverpool, I think Liverpool slightly underestimated them. What a great pass. Anthony Robinson into the centre. No! Offside flag goes up though. I think it was against Anthony Robinson in the end. Brilliant from Adama Traore with his burst of energy. Yeah, I don't think that's offside, you know. I think he's just in line. If that had gone in and VAR had looked at it, I think he was in line. I think that was a bit of a poor decision. I thought he was on. Fulham making another change. Hull have 20 minutes to save your season. It's not going to happen, mate. We're 4 points behind now. We're 4 points behind Bristol City, who are now 6th. And to be honest, yeah, Plymouth, Sheffield Wednesday, Norwich, Coventry. Realistically, a lot of Bournemouth fans, there'll be a lot of Bournemouth fans that say the only team that'll beat us is Coventry, because we never beat them. But I don't know if we're going to beat Plymouth and Sheffield United. Plymouth are trying to survive. Sheffield Wednesday, if they're not careful, could end up in that relegation scrap. And they do tend to do all right at home to Borough. We're a bit inconsistent at Sheffield Wednesday's ground. Oh, that's right, nah. 11 points ahead. They're pretty much safe, I think, Sheffield Wednesday. So they might have nothing to play for, but if we don't win against Plymouth, then we literally have nothing to play for if the results don't go our way. Because if Bristol City win on Good Friday, we lose to Plymouth. It might happen. I don't think it will, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't, but potentially, we don't do well against Plymouth. Teams above win, could be a 7-point gap. 6.7-point gap with 3 games to go, so yeah. Everyone's off. Yeah, Good Friday is like a bank holiday pretty much. But Good Friday, everyone's normally off on Good Friday. Yeah. Scorp aren't off. So some people are off and some people aren't off. So I don't know. But the bank holiday, Good Friday and Easter Monday, Scorp are open. The only day Scorp aren't open is Easter Sunday. Yeah, a lot of places only shut on Easter Sunday and not necessarily Good Friday or Easter Monday, but really, Good Friday and Easter Sunday and Easter Monday are all bank holidays. Bank holidays and what should be days off. But a lot of people aren't off on Good Friday. But all the kids are off school now for the next 2 weeks. So have fun if you don't. If you're not a person that likes kids in your local area, have fun. Well, I'm not saying I don't like the kids, but they are a pain in the arse sometimes round here. Is that not handball against Anthony Robinson? There's a shock any. Oh dear. No, some are off and some people will be off and some people won't be off work. But kids are off. You mean this week? They had last week off. No, some did and some didn't. I'm pretty sure Middlesbrough College. I think Middlesbrough College broke up. Some schools broke up last week in Middlesbrough. Some broke up last week. Some broke up this week. So, yeah. Some of the schools in Middlesbrough broke up. Some schools broke up on Friday just gone. And some broke up about a week ago. Week before. When the little gits are off, all hell will kick off. Mate, to be fair, mate, it happens. It happens all the time, even when it's not the bloody holidays. It's an absolute nightmare. But haven't seen any trouble from any kids lately. Haven't seen any. There's been no bother with the kids lately in our local area, so things have calmed down a little bit. Robbing in supermarkets. That's just the druggies. That's the alcoholics and the druggies that do that. The kids don't do that because I don't think the kids would dare. And around here, the pizza shops, in the pizza shops around here, they don't. Our pizza shops around here aren't allowing kids in unless they've got an adult with them, because they've been told to do. They've been told to do that by the Cleveland police. Because the amount of problems that have been going around here, all the shops in this area have been told by the Cleveland police to not allow anyone in the shop under the age of 18 unless they've got an adult, unless they have a responsible adult. This is what happens. Idiots. Kids in Norwich still doing the doorbell trend. That's just disgusting. Fucking there'll be a doorbell in a minute. I bet they feel like one. Silly. Really is. Yeah, you've told me it before, silly. Bournemouth remaining Premier League fixtures. Palace, United, Arsenal, Villa, City. I mean, apart from United, because United's pretty much a guaranteed win for them, because we never win at Bournemouth, because we're crap at the minute. I think apart from United, Palace, I think they might win at Palace. They should beat United. Aston Villa, Arsenal, City are all three massive and difficult matches. women with big boobies going. It's silly. I bet they feel a right tit doing that. Well then, Bournemouth are 12 minutes away from what would be an enormous win in the European race. Oh yes, it's just it's silly, it's unnecessary, and actually, if they're over the age of 10, by the way, if it's teenagers, they can actually get done because if it's teenagers, they can actually, anyone that's over the age of 10 doing that, they can actually get done. If it was reported to the police, they can get done for, because it's classed as sexual assault. It's classed as sexual assault. You don't go and start poking and squeezing ladies' tits. You know, like, you feel a right tit doing that, man. But yeah, you can. It's sexual assault. So they get reported to the police. Yeah. They're a bit fucked. It's a dauber. Yeah, but it's not a dauber. It's a lady's tit, mate. It's a tit. I know it looks a bit like... I know it looks... You could say if you see photos, you could see... I mean, if you look at, like, cartoon photos and stuff, then they do look like tits. But it doesn't give you... That's no reason... It doesn't give you any reason to go around sexually assaulting ladies by squeezing their tits and prodding them. That's the husband's job normally. Oh, Evan Nielsen's in! Goes down great. Well, I don't think that was a foul at all from Bert Leno. I think it was good goalkeeping. They click them. Oh, did they flick them? That's silly. No, you don't. No, with doorbells, you don't pull them. Doorbells, you either push or... There sometimes is bell ones that you ring like that, or there is some that you can pull down. That are like bells back in the day, but click with the finger. Yeah, but you still shouldn't do that. It's just sexual assault. Why they do that, I'll never know. It's, in my opinion... Oh, me might cut out as I did that. It's, as I'd like to call, brainless. There you go. Try to do that and it... They're checking for a penalty here. Because I don't think it's a penalty. I think Bert Leno does... I think it's just good goalkeeping from Leno. Decision, no pen. There you go. First time I've seen a VAR screen tonight. As a woman, that is an invasion of privacy. 1-1. Yes, get in. Yes, needed that. We needed that. Good. Only puts them 3 points ahead, so they could still drop out. Oh, imagine if Coventry go and lose it now. Haha, be great. Ball in. Adama Traore leaping like a salmon. Yeah. Is there a penalty? No. They were looking for a penalty. Leno came out, but he got the ball first before the man. So I think it's good goalkeeping. I don't think it's a penalty, and the penalty wasn't given in the end. It was checked by VAR, but nothing was given. Fulham corner. They're still having plenty of opportunities in this game, but they're just not finding a way through this Bournemouth back line. And Kepa's done well with his goalkeeping. Some good goalkeeping. Just having a drink of council juice. I don't get what Mark Gobage is on about. I don't think that's a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. To be truthfully honest. I see Adama Traore's changed his hair. He's now got worms. In the box from the corner. Headed out for another corner. This will be the third corner in the space of a minute for Fulham. This one taken short. And then crossed in by Tom Kearney. And Willian's going to come on for a bit of attacking emphasis. Suggestion brought to you by Darryl Johnson for Fulham. Leaving the field is number 20, Sasa Lukic. And coming on the field to replace him is number 22, Willian. Yes, that's an attacking sub. Sasa Lukic. CDM, I think he's playing. So it's a defensive midfielder for an attacker. An attacker on for CDM. I don't know what the formation's likely to be now. I don't know where Iwobi's going to go. So Alex Iwobi's moved into the centre. Smith Rowe with the ball. Good play. That's a lousy pass from Smith Rowe, dear me. Willian getting involved immediately. That was a late challenge, but nothing given in the end. He didn't really get the man in the end. Oh, it's getting a bit scrappy. Neither team's able to keep hold of the ball at the minute. It's been scrappy on a few occasions, but it has been it's been an entertaining game. I mean, I know it's only 1-0, but it has been entertaining. It's been a close match. Close one thing this for Bournemouth. That's a foul. That'll be a yellow card for Adams, surely. Yellow card, surely. Yep. As Liam says, that's a yellow card. Free kick was taken too quickly. Yeah, Adams, to be fair, he fouls Emile Smith-Rowe, and as the advantage is going on, he then fouls another player. So, yeah, pretty much fouled two players there. Got two players for the price of one there. Didn't get frustration for Marco Silva. And to be fair, his team have played well in the second half. They have had good opportunities, but some smart goalkeeping and some wasted opportunities. It's going to cost them. It's going to cost them. 12 shots each. They've had 7 shots on target. Fulham. Bournemouth had 3 shots on target. It's been a fairly even game. Really, this should be 1-1. Looking by them stats, it should be 1-1. Fulham had 7 shots on target, but I think 4 of them have been straight at the keeper, straight to Kepa, and then 3 of them, and then he's actually been forced into like 2 or 3 really good saves. The rest of them have been pretty much straight at him. So they've had shots on target, but they just haven't been clinical. They've not been clinical enough, Fulham, and this is what's going to cost them. Bournemouth are just going to dig deep now. They'll dig deep for the final couple of minutes. Be a massive result for them if they can keep hold of it. Oh, what a pass from Willian. There's the opportunity. Headed wide, corner. Oh. Raul Jimenez trying to get onto the header. It's a lovely, lovely ball in from Willian. Kenny tries to chip it into the centre, and then Jimenez doesn't get the header. It's the defender. Corner comes in, punched away. Headed back forward for Fulham. Headed away again. And it's only going to go back forward again for Fulham. Having some opportunities now. Final couple of moments. Added time coming up in 2 minutes. And I think we'll have about 4 of added time. So we did have stoppage for VAR and stoppages for free kicks and stuff. The substitution cock up. Oh dear. He's got to stay onside, Rotava. I mean, he is against Bassi, who's a good defender. And he does well. And it's sent out to play by Bertlin, or? Substitution brought to you by Darryl Johnson. For AFC Bournemouth, leaving the field is the goal scorer number 24, Antoine Semenyo. And coming on the field for the Cherries, it's number 20, Julio Sole. Oh, bouncing around, cleared away. Flicked on. Tom Kearney. Fulham looking to come forward again. Here we go. Warby. Willian. Warby on the overlap. Is he going to use him now? No. Willian just decides to twist and turn. Then plays it to Warby. Smith Waugh. Willian. Plays it low. Oh, they didn't get a clear, Bournemouth. Didn't clear it. Jimenez into the centre. Here's the chance. It will be. No, dear. Good defending. Offside anyway. Oh. Tell you what, it's been a messy game. Second half been a bit messy on occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, the added time brought to you by Darryl Johnson is 5 minutes. 5 minutes added time. Ah, what's that? Here come Bournemouth. It's Watara who's I would say has played well. Him and Semenyo being really good on the good down the left and right hand side. The ball forward. Anthony Robinson has to deal with this. Thumps it clear. And Smith, for some reason, decides to thump it back into a danger area. Don't know why. Castagne. Blocked. Bournemouth are almost there. Be a big 3 points. Big 3 points coming up in push for Europe. They'll go 6 points behind Villa. There's a ball in the gloves of Kepa, who got caught in the end. He got caught and he stays down anyway. Kepa, just a lot of bit of time on. Caught in the back of the leg. The hell's going on? 3 Bournemouth players down. Oh! 2 Bournemouth players got wiped out along with the keeper. Kirk has just getting a few stretches here. Dean hoisting up. Probably a bit sore after that. 3 Bournemouth players along with I think Adama Traore just all crashed into each other.
Speculation. A strong game from him. The Amsterdam-born Spaniard signed for £15 million from Juventus. Jimenez, Willian. Robinson can come clear, advantage played. In goes Smith. Oh, they're going to book Lewis Cook.
1 minute to go. Bournemouth heading towards 3 points. Dean Oyston celebrating his 20th birthday as well.
Flies in, doesn't get the ball.
Ooh.
Alex Iwobi down.
Lewis Cook gets his 8th yellow card
Forward to the last minute of added time.
of the season.
Well, happy birthday. Say that.
And it's going to be Dean Hoyson, the birthday man, celebrating his birthday with 3 points and the man of the match award. 9 clearances, the most in the match, and 10 defensive actions. So yeah, he has been good in the he's been good in the defence. Antoine Semenyo, I think, has been magnificent though for Bournemouth. It's to Fulham as well. Iwobi, I think Iwobi's been good. So there's a few players. There's a few players you could say man the match wise, but it's always tough to difficult to decide who man the match was going to be tonight. Greek time, how are you? Yeah, I'll probably grab me ICOS soon. I'm having an ICOS tonight. Played 5 minutes. I said to Sam McNeil, I think Bournemouth will win tonight. It's a big game. Bournemouth think Bournemouth will edge it. Fulham have probably been a better team in the second half, but some good goalkeeping from Kepa and some resilient defending. Some good defending from Bournemouth. They've been resilient. They've dug deep. The goal after 52 seconds from Antoine Semenyo. The only goal of the game at the moment. And it looks like the goal that's going to win them 3 points. One last push for Fulham. We should be at full time now. We've played 6. We've played 6 minutes of added time. We should be at the end of it now. It will be to left. Robinson. Final push. The referee's about to blow for full time, I can tell. It's in there. Cleared away. Throw in. Is there time for the throw in? He's going to let them carry on. Out of play. And still no final whistle. And that's a Bournemouth 4. Got to be it now. It's all eyes on the referee. It's all eyes on Michael Oliver. This is a massive victory for Bournemouth. 1-1, happy days. And Michael Oliver blows the final whistle. The Vitality Stadium erupts. Vitality Stadium's erupted. And Bournemouth win by 1-0 against Fulham. A big result. I had a feeling there was only going to be 1 goal in it. I thought it was going to be 2-1. I thought Fulham were going to score, but I didn't think it was going to be much in it. 1 goal was the difference, and it was scored inside a minute. They had 89 minutes plus added time to hang on to a 1-goal lead. They could have had 2. Fulham could have had 2. Could have been 2. 2 could have been 3. 2 could have been a goal fest. But at the end of the day, 1 goal was enough. Semenyo, the match winner. Bournemouth win 1-0. That's a massive result for them. They are up to 8th in the league, 6 points behind Aston Villa in 7th. Right, that's it. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. I'll see you all again on Double Trouble Darts on Thursday night for the Premier League of Darts. So tune into Double Trouble Darts for the Premier League of Darts on Thursday. And if you don't tune in, I'll see you whenever the next stream is on here. Bye-bye! That's a big win for them, dear me. Whew.